Alright, it is time for my first Clomid 2-week wait update. I'm just going to dive right in this because this is take 2 for me because the first one I did was just way too long and I rambled way too much. So I'm going to try to, I got my little note here so that I can try to keep on point and get through this, and it's not a super long video for you guys to sit and whatever, sit through. Alright, so we left off on cycle day 10, and I was just waiting to ovulate at that time. I was also just frustrated that my doctor, who had prescribed on my prescription for Clomid, had said to take it cycle days 3 through 8, and I thought that maybe that was a numerical error of hers, and I had called the clinic to ask them to reiterate to me how many days I was supposed to take it, and they didn't get back to me as of cycle day 10. So I just took 5 because that's what I knew I was supposed to do, unless told otherwise, I guess. Excuse me. So that's what I did. I took 5. And I was talking to my doctor since then, actually today, and I'll let you guys know in a minute or two why I was talking to my doctor today, or the nurse at the clinic. I was talking to the nurse, and I told her, hey, nobody called me back. Was I supposed to take 5? Because that's what I did. And she's like, oh, no one called you back? That's weird. I'm like, I will snap your neck. That's a little intense, but that's how I felt. A little bit, whatever. But it was meant to be 5. 5 pills. She made a mistake. Not 3 through 8, 3 through 7. So I'm glad that I only took 5. So that's an update on that. Today is cycle day 23, and I am 7 days past ovulation. Usually cycle day 23, I'm rounding down the end of the 2-week wait, waiting for AF to come or for a positive pregnancy test. But I'm only 7 days past ovulation because I didn't ovulate until cycle day 16 instead of cycle day 11 like I usually do, or 12. So it's a longer cycle for me, and I'm definitely spoiled with the short cycle, and having this long cycle, you know, kind of sucks when you're used to having a nice short one. So I'm definitely feeling for you, the ones that have, you know, the 50-day cycles. Oh my goodness, I just couldn't do that. That must really be awful for you. So I just have a chart here, so I'll just show you the chart and why I'm concerned about it. Okay. Let's see if you can see that. Oh, I'm sorry, it just shook the camera. Okay. So I have ovulation day, cycle day 16 here is when the crosshairs gave it to me. The day before oh, it's refreshing. Okay. While it's refreshing, the day before, I had a positive OPK in the evening. The morning it was negative, but the evening it was positive. And usually when I get my positive OPKs, I get a positive in the evening. I get a positive in the evening, and then I'll get a positive the morning and the evening of the following day, and then the day after that I'll get a positive in the morning, but negative in the evening is usually how I get them, because I test both in the morning and the evening. So I got a positive the evening of cycle day 15, and I figured I would wake up on the 16th and have another positive OPK, but it was negative, and it was negative again that night on the 16th. Just like, that's weird. So the next day, cycle day 17, I woke up, took my temperature right away because I'm charting the cycle, as you just saw, and my temperature went up, and I'm like, oh, well, it must have been, you know, that the Clomid affected how long I get my surge for. But then I came and I peed on a stick again just to be on the safe side, and it was positive. And I took one again in the evening and it was positive. I'm like, that's weird. So I had a full day's break in between positive days of OPKs. Well, half a day and then a full day. So that's weird. But I am counting the first one as the actual one because my temperature went up. So, reloaded, so I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. So then it went up for 4 days, but as you can see there, it dropped drastically for the past 3 days, which isn't good. It isn't good at all, and I was very concerned about it because I was thinking, is it my progesterone? Can Clomid have an effect on progesterone? You know, these kind of things are going through my mind. Did I even ovulate? You know, why are my temperatures so low? So I called my doctor today. I asked, I asked the nurse what my results were from last cycle's blood work. If you remember, last cycle I had blood work taken for my prolactin and my progesterone on cycle days 21 and 24. Yeah, 3 days later, so cycle day 24. And I asked for those results. She got them for me because I was thinking, well, maybe they're not good. And on the contrary, my prolactin was great, and my progesterone was amazing. I'm not sure what the unit of measurement is off the top of my head, but the number they look for at 7 days past ovulation for progesterone is 10. And when I got mine done a year ago, it was 30, so, you know, it's pretty good. And when I got it done last cycle, 7 days past ovulation, it was at a 47, which is just crazy good. And then 3 days later, it was at a 27, but it went down because I was about to start my period, in, like the day after or 2 days after. Yeah, so my progesterone seems to be fine. So I asked if I could have my progesterone checked this cycle. She said absolutely not a problem. She faxed me a requisition to get my blood work done. I'm going to get it done tomorrow to check my progesterone. It is the only reason why I can think of that my temperature is down. If any of you have any other information, something that I might not know, please let me know. I would love to hear what you guys think, why my temperature's down, but past ovulation. Why do I have a 3-day lull in my temperature? You know, I have dips in my luteal phase. I usually have one day where it goes right down. It kind of looks like an implantation dip, but it never is. But I have one like all the time. But it's just one day. But this is 3 days of low temperatures. So I'm extremely concerned. I don't know if my progesterone's low or if I ovulated at all. So this is where I am in my 2-week wait. I'm frustrated, not knowing what's going on with my body, and just really wishing that I had been monitored. If, with the very least, had been monitored with blood work without having to ask, I guess. I wish they had have just offered up to monitor me with blood work, at least something, instead of this nothingness that I'm going through, except, well, I'm going to have blood work done tomorrow, but up until today, I thought it was nothingness. So what else? So that's my frustration with this thing. I don't think I'm pregnant because I don't think my temperatures would be that low if I was pregnant. I know I'm only 7 days past ovulation, so it's really early, and you know, I'm not out of the woods yet. But I'm worried about my low temperatures. So any input you guys have would be awesome. Symptoms, pregnancy symptoms, well, Clomid symptoms, I'm not having any more Clomid symptoms as far as I'm aware. Any crankiness, I can't really attribute it to Clomid anymore. It's too far gone, although I'd like to blame it on the Clomid. But really, it's just me. What else? No pregnancy symptoms to speak of, really. My breasts are tender, like always. They're always tender from ovulation right till I get my period. But this time it is worse, significantly worse, I would say, and localized to the nipple. My whole breast is sore, but like it always is. But this time the nipple is extremely sore, and it started around 3 days past ovulation. I take my bra off at the end of the day, and you know, either I'm putting on just a t-shirt, or if I get into bed, anything just rubbing up against them, it's just extremely uncomfortable, and I have to like hide the ladies, you know, because the nipples are just so sore. I'm I don't think that it's necessarily a pregnancy symptom, like I said, because I always have sore breasts during my 2-week wait, but it is more, definitely more sore than ever before. So, I mean, but that's it. No other symptoms. I am having some really not so fun ovary pain, especially on the right side. It kind of feels like ovulation pain, but just a lot worse. Not to the point where I'm like, in pain, just writhing in pain. And I can go to work and I'm functioning fine, but you know, I definitely notice that it's there and it's very uncomfortable. So I'm not doing a whole lot of anything. I'm just kind of lazing around when I'm home, just lazing on the couch. But really, that's about it as far as symptoms are concerned. I think just one more point. 2 more points. Okay, my plans as far as testing is concerned for this cycle. I did order a bunch of pregnancy tests and ovulation tests for next cycle, if there should be a next cycle, off of Amazon. And they should be here either tomorrow or Friday, hopefully. And I am still planning on testing Saturday and Sunday this weekend, the 30th and 31st of October. So I am still going to do that. I am still going to record my reaction, regardless of if it's positive or negative. And I will still upload it. What I'll probably do is I'll edit them the 2 days together, and then I'll upload it on Sunday. Sunday's Halloween. I'll upload it either Sunday or Monday, depending on how busy I am with Halloween and stuff. We got a lot of people coming to the house. So yeah, that is my plan for testing. I'm not going to test before Saturday. Actually not going to test before Saturday. Saturday morning will be my first test. It'll be like 10 days past ovulation. Is it bad that I have to like look? So 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 days past ovulation. Oh, I'm awesome at math. So yeah, that's the plan. So I will leave it at that. The only other thing I will let you guys know, I ordered a ton of stuff on Amazon.com. I already mentioned one of the things, ovulation and pregnancy tests. But I ordered a lot more stuff, and when it all comes in, I'll do a video and I'll let you guys see all the stuff. Not just TTC stuff, but some pregnancy stuff and some baby stuff too. So when that comes in, I'll do like a haul video and I'll let you guys know all the stuff that I bought. But yeah, I love you guys a lot. Thank you once again for being so supportive. Love all the messages, love all the comments. You really brighten my day when I get those from you guys. It just really helps a lot. It helps me get through it when I'm feeling down. So I love yous. So yeah, you'll see me again Sunday or Monday. Hopefully I will have some wicked awesome news. Fingers crossed, baby dust, to me and to all of you as well. Okay, bye for now.